So I've seen a lot of interesting and comical comments over the last 24 hours. People saying, "Oh yeah, look at Shib go," and Shib has in fact imploded, and this isn't an explosion at all, and all these things. It's funny because people clearly aren't watching my videos all the way through. They're not paying attention to a lot of the key pieces of information. For example, this move that Shiba Inu is doing, this retracement, this pullback down to the bottom of our box in our trend line. I said this would happen yesterday. If people just listened to the whole video, they would have understood that this is a predictable move. What we're finding out right now is whether this move was one of two things. Either if it was a pump and dump or if it was a momentum move. And right now it's looking like a momentum move, like we thought it was. And what I mean by that is when we look at this trend for Shiba Inu and what's been happening here, we're going through this process of building higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? You guys can see, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's like a set of steps. Not that a step gives you to a lower low, but it's these building blocks towards this breakout move. Hopefully that makes sense. And now that we've gotten into our break box, this is where things can really get exciting. We're approaching lower levels of liquidity. There's less resistance. You guys can see that we did make a break outside of our trend yesterday, which means that SHIB's ready to go. SHIB is ready to go. We're basically waiting for this conducive market environment where Shiba Inu can have this explosive breakout, this parabolic breakout that sends us on a very, very nice move to the upside. Now, what I have to say is that we're not looking overbought yet, which is great. It's still kind of floating around the middle in terms of the RSI, which means that we're not coming into this too hot. But really, I think a big part of that is right now Ethereum's not doing shit. Okay. We had our big explosive move to the upside on the announcement of spot Ethereum ETFs. Great, awesome, exciting. We're not having capital inflow into that yet. And right now, the market is just reflecting that. Okay, a lot of people made profit along here. A lot of people are taking profit around here. That's fine. But what people need to understand is that one of SHIB's largest pairings is with Ethereum, right? USDT, USDC, Ethereum, and in no particular order. And so that means that when Ethereum has good days, when Ethereum price tends to move, it tends to drag SHIB and other ERC20s with it. So the last 3 days, SHIB has actually been fighting this inverse trend. Ethereum has been trying to pull down while SHIB is trying to break out and move to the upside in the opposite direction. Now, yesterday, it did a great job of doing that. It moved again, it was like 20% in 20 hours. So almost a percentage an hour. And yes, I'll say that's an explosive move. It was doing it outside of what the rest of the market was doing. That's a big indicator for you. And right now, if Shiba Inu continues to hold strength up here, if it continues to hold these ranges, don't be surprised if SHIB does in fact try to make this breakout sometime soon. Now, most of these other trends and charts are showing sometime around like the 7th, 8th. This right here, if I extended out our ascending triangle, we're sometime around like the 20th, 21st, somewhere in there. It wouldn't surprise me if SHIB tries to take another stab towards the top of this sometime in the near term. We know that we have a jobs report coming up in the early part of June. Pay attention to that. If that starts to come in like a little bit cool for once, then things might start heating up a little bit in the market. Remember, I said yesterday that we are in fact in alt season. The charts are showing this. But it's still a process to build to this moment. You still have to let things run their course. There's not going to be an unnatural push here or anything like that. You just have to let things play out. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you listen to the videos all the way because otherwise people are missing key pieces of information. So have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.